Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Roy's Workshop. Today we're going to talk about these small 100, what are they? 100, 150, no. Well, it's a small power box. And the way I have this set up right now is on the left hand side is power coming in from the house. It lights up the left buzz bar right there. And then that'd be the positive, that's the negative. I got two breakers on that side and I got them off. Okay. On this rail I have my off the grid side. So this side here is house, this side here is off the grid. This rail here, so I can move these breakers over here and I'm not connected to the house at all. So this little episode is about getting off the grid. Bam. Let's go ahead. I'm Roy, and yeah, it's cold today in Florida. Oof. I'm not complaining too much, but you get spoiled being down here. So let's take a little walk through my workshop. And right now, in this light, I'll show you what's running right now. Basically off the grid. This 4-foot light bulb. So let's do the math. You got 34 watts. It says. All right, you guys, 34 watts are running off the grid right now. Let's go over here. That's a 100-watt floodlight. Lots of heat. There's another 100-watt light bulb. There's a 75-watt, and I think that one's a 100-watt fluorescence. That's all running off of my 2 car batteries. And it's a little dark back here. So let's get this lit up. Alright, that side. So that's going to be, let's check on the side. This is the house side. So let's see if we click it on to go on. No, not there. Let's click on this top one. Yep, it just went on. Alright, so we're going to take this breaker off the hot side. Okay. Gotta get the breaker off. These little ones are harder than the big ones. Alright, so we're going to take that puppy. You better reach. Let's see, how do you get you over? That's a thick one too. Oh man, I don't think it's long enough. There we go, she's moving. Not enough though. Gotta get a little bit more. A little bit more out of it. That's just the ground. What do I need to do? I need to open that up a little bit, huh? Alright, this scissors are not good. I need a razor blade. Yep, need the old razor blade. Now we're off to go onto the work van. That's my work van. Installing cabinets right now. And I need a razor knife. Voila. Alright. So we get that other side lit up, and I'll go over my system. It's a solar panel. I'm just using one solar panel. It's a 100-watt solar panel. We'll do some tests with it on another video. We'll see how much current, how much voltage comes in, how much current it can handle. So right now I gotta get my right hand in here. Alrighty. So I need to free that up a little bit. That's some thick. Number 10, I think. Not the easiest to get off either. Let's see if that done it. I'll pull this out. Turn this breaker off. See that my lights went off over there. We'll pull that out. And we'll scoot it over. Other ones went out. Alright, let's get the breaker. You see all my lights are out. Everything's out in my shop. So, yeah. So this is what it would be like if your power was out at your house. That's why I'm doing this, guys. Power's out. I don't even want to know it's out because I have my own system running. That's the game plan. That's the plan, Stan. Be self-sufficient. Alright, I think we are golden. I think we are. Alright, let's click it on. Backlights on. Woo-woo! Okay, so that's the solar side. Soon to be Ed Leedskalnin side. Let's get this bitch on. Alright. That's on. That put on the 2 floodlights and the 2 halogens. Now we're gonna go for this light here. That'll be this breaker. And these damn things suck. These small breakers. Tough time with these things. Light on. Probably take a second to get on. All right, so let's go back to do the math. That was 34 watts. 100, 100, 100, that's 300. That's 75, 375, 375, 34, 375, that's 400. We'll call it 400, we'll round that off. And then here we have 240 watt. I don't know if you guys can see that. 240 watt So that's 80. So 480 watts we're doing. And this one ain't doing too good. So I think it's got a bad connection. Maybe we could work on the breaker. Hold on. Hopefully it's able to. It's not having a good time. So, now you can see over here, here's my two batteries, my battery bank. This right here is my solar panel, power in. And I got an on and off switch. I put a plug right in that. That goes to my solar charger controller. And I've been taking the amp meter and running it through the amp meter, through the positive come out, the negative go into the charger, and I can tell what current I'm using. Then I come out of this and I go directly to my battery bank, and I got two deep cycle 100-hour usage on each. So it's a nice little storage right there. And then I have a 500 watt power inverter from Sears. Oh, not Sears, from Black & Decker. Got it at Sam's, 50 bucks. Then I got here the Best Tech 2000 watt power inverter. DC 12 volts in. Output 110. 120, 60 hertz. Pretty nice. And it's got a bunch of breakers down bottom. I got it hooked up to this also. I just ordered some nice digital meters that'll tell me what each one, what's going on with all this, so I can just have it hooked up permanently. I'll be able to tell you the wattage, the amperage, the current, the power, the energy. I have all meters there. We'll go over and do some tests with. Also, we'll got the Ed Leedskalnin that is driving this all, because it's pretty neat to know that right now my workshop is being powered by DC, Ed Leedskalnin style. Woo! NASCAR! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Ed. So over here, I got this set up pretty good. I got a copper bar, not touching. It's isolated from everything. Down bottom. I got one up top. And this is the positive rail. That's the negative rail up top. I stripped down all the copper. And I wanted to see if I had enough. And now I took it apart. And right now, I got these three wound for demonstration as I build it now. Start putting wire around it. You can see that's north, south, north. Then it goes south and north. Now notice that the weaker magnet, you can see it doesn't move so fast, right? You can see how it's taking its time there. And then you can see it snap a little bit there. Snap a little bit. As closer you get, well, these are the coils. They get faster. You can see they're snappy. And then over here, I got my deep cycle marine battery. And because I like to run coils and do experiments, I don't want to mess with my bank. I got another brand new battery bank coming in about a month. Every week I'll buy me a battery, and they got some good 200 hour deep cycle. So that'll give me some usage for a couple days. 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those, maybe 6. Every week I'll buy one. But back to Ed's thing here. So dead short and down here. Let's go shoot for a little experiment. I don't have my little I gotta hang this back up